4 reasons why people do not buy from you. Before you blame the market and how social media doesn't work, or nobody cares about your product, or maybe the product is not good enough, or maybe there's too much competition, or you assign all these other false causes and reasons, we gotta understand this. Before you say they don't have any money, or before you say the economy is bad, or my niche does not work, we gotta check. Number 1 reason, they do not understand. They do not get what your product is all about. Now, if people are confused, they do not buy. Confusion is going to kill conversion. People have so many things being presented to them every single day that it has to be crystal clear exactly how a product is going to help them or a service is going to help them resolve something in their lives. So, what this looks like, your website is vague, it's not clear enough, it has too much information, you don't take them down a journey, you explain features instead of results. Your message is broad. People ask, what exactly do you do? If they have to think too hard, they're gonna leave. So how do you fix that? Your message should be very, very clear. And you need to make sure that you can answer, who is this for? What problem does it solve? And what result will I get? If someone understands in seconds, you're gonna be on the right track to getting that person to buy your product. Number 2, they do not trust you. No trust equals no sale, especially on the internet. It's a lot easier when you have somebody walking into your retail store to get them to trust you because you have human contact. You can actually look at them in the eye, you can answer their questions, they are right there. But when there's no person looking at them, it's easy for them to walk out. That's why conversion on the average website in the USA is 1%, meaning that you have to bring actually 100 human beings to get 1 sale. Imagine that. 100 human beings that don't fit in your house have to come to your store so you can actually get 1 person to buy your product. That's how important it is to actually have that clarity from the beginning and have that trust along the journey. What this looks like, there might be no testimonials, no reviews, no case studies, no proof of results. You rarely show up. You know what made Amazon what Amazon is today? If you look at the greatest e-commerce on the planet, what actually has created this giant is this one particular reason right there. People trust Amazon. They don't trust you, they trust Amazon. And that's why when they go and look at the Amazon platform, the first thing that anybody does, you included, myself, is look at the reviews of a product. If it doesn't have any reviews, I don't trust it. I don't buy a product that doesn't have any reviews. If it doesn't have enough information on it, I don't trust it. Because if it's actually on Amazon, I trust it if it has reviews, if it has Amazon Prime membership on it, and if I can actually get it delivered to my house in the next day or 48 hours, or maybe even in the next 2 hours. That's a beautiful thing because I trust the Amazon platform that has actually given me a lot of testimonials, a lot of reviews, and a lot of data about the use of that product. How do you fix this? Well, you're gonna share client wins, you're gonna post testimonials, you're gonna show real examples, teach consistently, and you're gonna be visible regularly. These things need to be a part of your daily routine. So when you go to your website, for example, if you don't see right away the client wins, that website is not gonna be trustworthy. If you don't see the testimonials, you're not gonna be able to actually get enough conversions because people trust other people's opinion. And that's how you fix it. So on social media, as a brand, you gotta consistently spread the news about your product. I have a few different brands, skincare brands, supplement company for weight loss, and I got supplements for dogs. In the skincare brand, what do we have? We have a lot of skin changes. And I have to consistently post before and after of the effects of the use of the product. If I don't do this, it doesn't develop trust. It doesn't develop the belief that my product is gonna help them solve something. When it comes to our NaturalSlim family brand, we are constantly creating on this particular subject. Just last month, in this particular year, we brought in dozens of people to our island in Puerto Rico to talk about their success so we can share that success with the world at large. because success is the one thing that shows the world that your brand is the real deal. So we flew them in, we recorded content every single day for a few days, and we posted that content across social media to show the world, hey, we actually can get results. Reason number 3, they do not see the urgency. And that's part of what you got to do in the marketing game. You have to always consistently work on creating an urgency. Interested people still wait. If there is no reason to act now, they delay. If they don't need to open up their wallets right now because they need to solve that problem now or because they need to take advantage of a special offer, people will very often set it aside and not actually complete the purchase. So that's a major reason for delay. That's why if you go and check out our website, I'm going to show you one quick example over here. This one right here is our e-commerce brand. And something that we do, when you click on buy, I'm going to go buy a product. And if I click on add to cart, something else is going to happen. I want to pay for it. And then right then and there, I actually create urgency. Look at what I did over here. There is this thing that pops up over here that says, add your supplements to get more things sent to you that are going to help you solve other problems. I'm also adding discounts. Like here, you have a scratch off and you have a product price over here. I'm giving them a timer. These are marketing elements that create an urgency for the now. And these are things that need to be set up on the e-commerce space. You have to motivate people to actually complete the purchase. You got to do something special. Discounts are not always necessary. We actually stay away from discounts a lot because we don't want to create this conditioning that people can get our products at a discount. So we stay away from that, but we do very special things. Like you'll get free shipping if you order $30 or more, and you can only get that right now. So we want to give people reasons to complete the purchase right now, because otherwise there's something that happens that I don't want to happen. I don't want to have happen. People abandon their carts. And when that happens, I lose the sale. So they don't see the urgency, right? What you do is work on these points right here. You got to have a deadline. When is that offer going to expire? When is that opportunity going to expire? Like I just showed you right now. You got to have no limited spots, right? Like you got to have limited spots. You got to have clear next step. And you got to have the cause of waiting explained. If you wait around, if you don't take the decision right now, you're going to miss out on this opportunity and this offer. And it's not going to be here again for you. Give them a reason to open up their wallets and give you their credit card information now before they miss out on the opportunity. Later usually becomes never. Do you ever been on a retail store? Ask yourself this question and said to the salesperson, I'm going to look around and I'll come back soon. How many times did you actually go back to that store? I'm going to likely say close to never, right? That's the reality. That is the excuse that they always give themselves, or we as consumers give ourselves. We're going to come back, we'll check, I'm going to think about it a little bit more, and I'll get back to you here. That same phenomena happens on the internet, except that it's even more difficult to overcome because you don't have the person in front of you. So when they say, I'm going to come back later, they likely never come back. So you see, these points are so important to put in the marketing game. You're going to fix it by adding that headline, by limiting spots, like only the next 10 people that buy this particular offer, the next 100 people that buy this offer. Explain what they will lose. If you actually get out of this page right now, you're going to lose the free shipping. You're not going to be able to get this product added later. We're going to run out of inventory, whatever that is. Give them something. Hey, marketing, remember this particular line. Marketing is more about perception than reality. Basically, you got to make them perceive that this product cannot be not purchased, that it has to be bought and they need it more than they don't need it. So you have to make them really, really want that product, and that's your job in the marketing game. You got to make the next step obvious. If you create that urgency, it will help people decide. And last but not least, reason number 4, they do not see a clear outcome. What are they going to change about themselves, about their lives, about their situation and their problems by making that decision to purchase your product. That needs to be clear. They don't buy services. You know what they buy? People buy results. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for the outcome. Most of us are going after in the marketing game, trying to get them to look at the service or the product or the offer instead of looking at, this is how your skin is going to change. This is going to help you relax at night and help your metabolism. This is what's going to happen with your body if you take this product. This is what's going to happen with your dog's digestion if you actually feed it to him every single day. You have to go after the results, also known as the outcome. If the results are clear, they actually will not hesitate, and you will have people go out there and purchase your product. At least you can actually ensure that that conversion rate stays at a level that is acceptable to you.